Happy Thriving Thursday, everyone. My name is Miss Malvina. I hope everyone is having a wonderful and successful Thursday, y'all. Hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving weekend and caught some sales. Hey, Yolanda, how are you? How are you? All right, so how was your Thanksgiving holiday? Did you catch some sales? Over the Friday, well, the Black Friday, or in my case, Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday. Then they had Cyber Monday. Hey, Reality, how are you? Happy Thriving Thursday. How was everybody's Thanksgiving holiday, weekend, vacation? What did y'all do special? How am I, y'all? Let us know. All right, so y'all, the topic for this week is going to be do you ever feel like giving up? Okay. And I brought this topic up this week because I had a good oh, that's good, Jada. I had a good weekend, but like everything was going well until Monday. When Q had an incident at school, then it was like I had to go live for my jewelry, and it was like I did a whole Facebook live. It had live at the top and just like in the corner over here, and it didn't even hey Raquel, it didn't even I was talking a whole hour and something, showing my jewelry and everything, and then when I pushed shared, I don't know where it went to. So so I just felt like, okay, enough is enough this week, and I felt like giving up this week. Not where I wanted to harm myself, but like giving up on my business. I'm like, okay, is it something I did wrong? Hey, Kayla. Hey, Bless. Hey, Kennedy. Happy Thriving Thursday, y'all. So I ain't know what was, hey, Zion, I ain't know what was going on this week. But then I noticed people are starting to really feel a little down or feeling some type of way. People going through a lot, especially with what is it? The holidays coming up. Jada said, wow, just a trying time. Did you? Jada, I really didn't, because with Q had an accident. Well, what happened was he was trying to help another student out coming to the nurse's office. He was holding the door for, and his hand got caught in the hinge part. The finger got caught in the hinge part of the door, and it slammed on his finger. So he had to wind up getting stitches and everything on the ring finger. It split wide open. So we had to rush him to the hospital on Monday. And I kept him home. He don't get him taken out until Monday. So a self-care would probably be this weekend when I go do my I'm going on like a shopping trip, so then I can deal with it then. Yeah. So he split his finger, almost could have lost his finger if the blood supply wasn't flowing good. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday I said, okay, I'm going to try to get on my live and, sell some jewelry and work my business and stuff like that. And then that happened. So it's just like, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Riel. Thank you, Mayal. Yeah, it is. Yes. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Jada. I did the car door, but it didn't like split it. I mean, like the nail it came off. I mean, oh my God, y'all, it was just, it took them, it was so bad, it took them an hour just to stitch it up. So this week I was just like, I ain't want to cause no harm to myself or nothing. But the tip of the finger came off. Yeah, but it was hanging off. But I just ain't I ain't want to like harm myself. I just was like, okay, enough is enough for this week. And in the beginning of the week, the weekend was nice. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. I did go out Friday and wasn't really intentionally going out to shop, but it was like I went to the mall, so I wound up getting some things. Then Saturday I went to go see Festival of Trees. That was really nice. Hey, Antonio. So that the weekend was okay. Cam was in town. It was okay. But then came Monday, Cam went back, and she went back Monday morning, 11 o'clock. I'm calling her phone saying that Q has to be rushed to the ER. So y'all, ooh, girl, ooh. Oh no, did it come back, Jada? They said it's going to come back. Oh my God, Jada. Yeah, it was, ooh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, it was one of them big heavy wooden doors and the hinge part, and it was heavy. So it was one of them doors, it just slams back on its own. So I was like, oh my God. So that's why I chose this topic this week, y'all. And then, like I said, with being a leader, even like a leadership role in like your job, your business, school as a family, like even being a mom or a sister or a god sister or a grandchild or a nephew, niece or whatever, you still have to have like a leadership role. So even though that was going on, yeah, mine grew back in a few weeks. Oh yeah, oh man. Yeah, and that's why I kept him home. I didn't want him to like hit it, just mess the stitches up in it, or cause any whole lot of infection, because it has to be cleaned twice a day. So I just kept him home. He's supposed to get him removed on Monday, so we'll see how that go. But yeah, so it was, so even with that was going on with him, I had to still, he kept saying, Mom, is it okay? Because I didn't really get to see it until they actually started to work on it, because the nurse had actually like bandaged it up for him. So hey, Miss Michelle, how are you? Happy Thriving Thursday to you. Hey, Kayla. Happy Thriving Thursday, everyone. So yeah, it was like, hey sis, how you doing? Look, Lakeisha. But it was like really, so in that situation, I even had to be Jada said, yeah, be careful of that part because it's hard. That's why mine took it long. Yeah, that's why I kept him home. And being as though he's 6 years old, you know how they are, and a boy, they like not really paying attention. He been moving kind of slow though. Oh yeah, because you had broken yours, dislocated yours. Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, he so even with that situation that took place, I had to be like be in a leadership role. He was looking up to me. I had to still be like strong for him, even though I was looking at it like, oh my God. He took 4 needles to the wound. It was hard for him, but he had a screaming moment, but he had to do what he had to do to get through it. And then I had to stay straight face. Amry was on Google Duo, so I had to hold my phone straight for an hour while she watched them do the whole process. They gave him some medicine that really, he went to sleep. So even with that, I was just like, it's just so much. Then I try to work my business, but Mayo said Pronto must be hard strong. Yeah, that's what Cam said, Mayo. She said, I don't want to be a mother now. She said, you gotta do so much. Yeah, you had to like be strong. I couldn't shed a tear because he looking at me. And if I show signs of any weakness or any issues, then it makes him feel that way. My finger didn't open though, but my nail detached instantly because the blood rushed straight to my finger. Oh my, yeah, that's probably why his did that. I didn't understand why I did that, but that's probably why his did that. Yeah, it's so even with that, you have to be strong and like carry a leadership role with that. If you're a godmother, even if you like any family member you attached to and you going through some type of hardship with them, sicknesses and illnesses, accidents and stuff like that, or you gotta be a caregiver to somebody, is you have to like have like a reality say, your kids not for me. You have to be like a leader in that role. Like you have to like suppress your emotions, even though you want to be like, oh my God, I really did, but I had to like straight face, try to stay calm. And I kept saying, be calm, be calm. So Cam said, are you talking to me or talking to yourself or Q? I said, I'm actually probably talking to myself. Like, be calm, because that was like, I couldn't believe the sights. And I was getting ready, just about to take my little nap, y'all. And here I get this call from the nurse's office. So that was a lot. Yeah. They just went, it was hanging, so they just went on and took it off. Hey, Naeem. Oh, you okay, Naeem? We were just talking about the issue that I had with my son on Monday. We was talking about how our Thanksgiving holiday went. How, anybody caught any sales this weekend, supported any businesses this weekend? I mean, whatever, y'all might have went through. Did y'all, nobody turkey and ham ended up on the floor, collard greens up against the wall, none of that over this Thanksgiving holiday? I hope not. Yeah, they took it because it was already like hanging. Yeah. So y'all, so like I said, this topic is like a good topic, especially around this holiday. A lot of us feel some type of way. We might be going through issues with family, friends, at work. Your money might not be right based on the fact that the holidays is coming. Don't go out there. If you can't get something for the holidays, don't even worry about it. Sometimes just being supportive to somebody, that phone call, being a person, a listening ear, offering a hug, hanging out with a person for a cup of coffee, if that's what you like. Y'all know I love Pepsi. So any of those, Naeem says it's crazy, Miss Malvina. Me and my family don't Oh no, it ain't. Is it because of your religion? Is that why? I'm not gonna say it's not, if you don't, some people don't celebrate and put a lot of stock into the holidays. It's okay. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. Every day is a holiday. If you, the day you open up your eyes, you can celebrate that. That's, so that could be every day is a holiday to some people. Don't forget. Okay. Oh, you doing them, Jada? Thank you. All right, wait a minute. Let me call these 10 numbers then. Now, Jada then took Cam, please. All right. So 28, 26, 22. Hey, Bree. 57, if I ain't speak. 55. 45. 31. 25. 62. And 17. Shh, quiet, kid. Did you get him? Oh, I get it, Naeem. It's okay. That way you don't have to. A lot of times the holidays, we put a lot of stock and stress in it. I gotta go and get such and such a present, a gift. Gotta get this, get that. Can't afford it, and all that. And it's just too much. It's too much. That's why I said don't go out here overspending. The next month you can't pay your rent, your cell phone bill, your BG&E bill. Got an eviction notice on the door. Can't pay the mortgage because you're concerned about the holidays. That's what we do. Or if you want to celebrate the holidays, then get something. Start early. Buy something. Get something small. It don't have to be nothing. If you can't get nothing, don't worry about it. It's not. Don't go breaking no bank. Okay. All right. So this topic this week, like I said, is called "Do you ever feel like giving up?" And I feel like this is a good topic with the holidays. Thanksgiving just passing. Christmas is coming up. Or if you celebrate Kwanzaa, or if you don't celebrate holidays, and you may feel, I don't know, you may feel some type of way because everybody else is doing it. I don't know, so I felt like this was a good topic. Yeah. Thank you, Jada. All right. So, and y'all opinion, you can put it in the chat. What does it mean, to give up to you? I said for me, it's like a feeling of frustration, anger, confusion, hurt, and I'm like not motivated. So that's like, I ain't saying I want to do any harm to myself. I just feel like I want to check out, not where I want to hurt myself, but check out like mentally. Jada said, I tried something different and my stomach was messed up. What you tried, Jada? See, I ain't had my stomach ain't messed up. Kayla said, when I'm upset, I feel unmotivated. Yeah, it's like you don't really want to, My phone did. Oh, well, put your charger. No. So so what else is somebody that whatever is anybody else feel like what do anybody else feel like when it comes to giving up? Like I said, because that it was like really, like I said, frustrating, overwhelming, it was hurtful. Then I can feel like me, honestly, a sign of weakness because I'm like, I'm supposed to be the strong one. Jada said it means I have exerted all my options. I don't know the next move. Will see no hope. So yeah, it's just a feeling because we just be like, we just need to sometimes just take a moment and just reflect. Oh Lord, Jada, girl, well, what you have? Girl, that I ain't had no issues with my stomach. I think my stomach started bothering me after seeing that site Monday with Kid. That was the issue with me. So that's why I started being like that. Other than that, it wasn't because of what I ate. It was more so my nerves. Okay, so Jada said, I'd be so fed up. Lakeisha said, giving up for me is feeling like I'm not getting the same support that I put out, or if I'm remaining consistent, not seeing the results I want. And since that's what, and since that's the thing, we look for a lot of support. And sometimes it's not, I don't think it's like a personal thing with some people could be a personal, sometimes it could be okay, Jada. Okay, Maya, I'm gonna get right back to you. Sometimes it can just be a thing where it depends on what's going on at the time. I'm not making excuses for people. And then I know what you mean about the consistent part, and you have to look at like what's actually going on. And then it don't mean it has to be anything you personally did. It could just be other things that's going on around in society or in people's lives or at that time. But it doesn't mean to give up despite what you keep on going, because you know what your purpose and what your goals were for whatever that you set out to do. So you continue to go even though things may seem like hopeless right now, might not seem moving in the right direction, but you just continue to show, because somewhere down the line you might not think it, but we don't think people are actually watching us, actually looking up to us, and we don't even notice that these people are watching us or looking up to us. So they'll see, what, despite what this person got going on, they still show up. Despite what's going on in this life, this person still showed up. Just like, sis, when you joined my team, you looked at me. I remember the first time you looked, you was already with me like as a customer, but you looked at that particular day that you thought about joining. It was probably already in your mind, but that really set you, really put like a move in you when it came to me being live on there with my son in the back and with my daughter, and get down, with my daughter and patient first. That was a lot. But I still was going live and stuff like that. So that's what really made you look, so I didn't even know that you was looking at me like that. I'm just trying to work my business. So, but you was actually looking at me like, hey, she did that despite what she has going on. I remember during the pandemic, my grandmother passed away, but I still got on the live and sold my jewelry. Even though I just lost my grandmother, I was like, look, she wouldn't want me to sit here and mope and not do what I'm supposed to do to work my business or to provide for my family. So so always continue, since I know it can get hard. I'm a devil advocate myself when it comes to certain things. And that day I went live and talked for a whole hour and 33 minutes to myself, and thinking that the live was going to post. I was ready to throw my whole jewelry business away. I'm telling y'all, I was really ready to go there. That's why I said I ain't perfect at all. Trust me. So there you go. So y'all, so I put up here, what are some other things that make you want to give up? Mayo says school. Yes, school can be school can be very hard. It can be overwhelming. And I put that in here. I put a slide in here about school. The assignments can be hard. Then you got life going on. You trying to do the right thing. Far as trying to keep your grades up. Some of this work now they give you is, I can't even get it. When I was in college, I came out of school, Lord Jesus, in 1999, but then I went back to college in 2015, and no, it was 2010, I think, one of them years, y'all. I can't even remember. But when I came out and went to college, I did it online, and it was a lot. Jada said, when I take too many losses in the lesson not connecting. Can you elaborate on that more, Jada? I'm trying to. When you take too many losses and a lesson not connecting. Can you give me an example, Jada? Antonio said, bro, school is so draining, especially when the teachers want you to keep doing good since you got good grades, and it just pull all that weight and pressure on you. Antonio, yes. And that's the thing. They look at those that make good grades to go above and beyond and don't make no mistake, have a perfect paper, perfect assignment. Like, y'all really don't go through anything, or like, like I'm just supposed to know this. Like, hey, miss, I don't know everything. I ain't gonna dot all I's and cross all T's, but just try to, do your best. But give me an example of that, Jada. Reality say going to applying to college make me want. Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard somebody else say that. Cam told me that was stressful, like applying for colleges. Because all the grant writing you gotta write, or what is those papers, essays, and then you gotta make sure they write. You gotta send them to the right people. So it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, y'all. But y'all, whatever we do, we can't give up. Let me call 10 more numbers before Jada get me. Jada, you ready? 27, 54, 16, 4, 40, Oh, moving too fast and not paying attention. Oh, yeah, you got to slow down. 61. You got to slow down. Take your time. 32. 36.
Hey, Mommy.
29.
Hiya.
Move, kid.
Where are they? You not going loud?
I'm on a computer. I'm at Jada. Okay, here we go. And 14. All right, did you get those, Jada? 27, 54, 16, 4. Okay, you got them. Okay. All right. Yeah, you definitely gotta so because y'all that happened to Lord, y'all. I'm telling you, I had a wonderful weekend. But y'all, I had that happened to me this weekend too. I had went to go pick up a who got Anthony. Happy Thriving Thursday. Yeah, see y'all, he getting started. But I had that happened to me this week, and I went to go pick up a new Christmas tree. I wanted a bigger, taller Christmas tree than last year. So I went and I had my driver's license in my pocket with my bank card because I also had to get some decorations from Home Depot. I got it. And I went up there and went to go show them my ID to pick up the tree, and I stuck the ID back in my pocket. Well, that's what I did. Thought I did anyway, but the lady said when I got to the register, I had it in my hand. Went to Giants, and then when I got in Giants, I realized I didn't have my ID. So I'm thinking I left it at Home Depot or dropped it in Home Depot's parking lot. Went all the way back to Home Depot. The lady said, you had it in your hand when you left out. Went back to Giants. Now I'm hyperventilating because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go to MVA and get me a new ID. You gotta go through so much just to do a driver's license. So I went to back in Giants. Thank you, Jada. And when I walked back to the register where I was at, it was laying on the floor. So I was like, see, I gotta slow down. That's when you make mistakes, when you just moving too fast, trying to do everything at one time, got too much on your mind. Sometimes you gotta do things in segments. So I should have took the time to put the ID and the bank card away, then going on into Giants. I mean, like that, but I'm just moving, trying to get everything done. I had to get him to shut that door, y'all. Yes, I have to yet turn my time because it takes too long. Yes, I have yet to turn my ID because it takes too. Oh yeah, you have to. Oh, but Jada, go ahead and start the process. Okay, so let me go into the next slide, y'all. All right, so here goes some examples. Like I already probably told y'all, but these are some of the examples of when I felt like giving up. You can also put put some. Y'all told me some. If you have any more, if anybody else have any more, it was like I said, when I noticed my business wasn't thriving, when I went on Facebook the other day to go live and Facebook wasn't working for me, when it seems everything and everyone is being overwhelming, finances, life experiences, those are things that make me want to sometimes feel like giving up. Not giving up is not an option, y'all, but that's just a feeling that we start to feel. Okay. All right. So when your business isn't thriving, okay, we have to take an understanding that with being a business, being an entrepreneur, we have to know it comes with ups, downs, highs, lows, challenges, success, good, bad, and indifference. Things aren't going to happen, and things going to happen, and things are going to go. At one time, things can go wrong, and at sometimes things can go smooth. We just have to adjust accordingly, and not give up on our business, because we have to think about what's our purpose, or what was our reason for even starting a business or actually being in one. Okay. It's such a coincidence we're talking about. Oh, Zion. This is what I'm saying. When I go through something, y'all, I have to sit down and actually, I was up late last night trying to get this together. Hey, Cam, happy Thriving Thursday. But when I'm going through something, I'd rather to try to talk about it through the presentation to try to shed some light to y'all, because y'all help me and I guess I'm helping y'all. But yeah, so it's not an option, but I know reality is not an option, but we sometimes think about giving up. But it's not, we have to realize it's not an option. It's just a feeling that we got and say, look, but we don't want to, we gonna feel that way because we human. Sometimes we just be like, it's just not working. I'm ready to throw in the towel. I don't even, and that's how I felt. My team didn't know it, but I felt, and I said, and that is, I have a team. I'm a director now with Paparazzi, y'all, and I can't just. I have people that's looking up to me, that needs my support. So I can't just turn my back and throw my towel on the floor because the line wasn't working. But that's how I felt that day. I was like, I did a whole hour and something for nothing. And then Cam gonna come back here. She go being sarcastic. Oh, you was just practicing. I don't want to practice. I want to work my business. So I was really upset. And then I need sometimes even working my business and getting on that, even if I don't make any sales, sometimes can just put me in a different light because I'm putting myself around like-minded people. Even coming on here and going through something can make me thank you, sis, can make me feel better. Because sometimes we just don't feel up to ourselves. A lot of things are going on. We don't realize it's turning our energy down, and it just it's like a domino effect. If we ain't feeling right, things just don't seem like it's going well. The business ain't going right. I can't get the term paper together. Can't finish the quiz I got for tomorrow. I can't seem to get my mind around studying. Can't think about what topic to write about. I don't want to work my business today. I don't want to go to work. And all that, y'all, it just be a lot going on, but we have to realize we can't give up, even when we feel like it. Cam told me she try to look at the good side. Y'all, I was so pissed. And Antonio said, if my business not thriving, I'm going to keep on forward and just see what right. And you right, Tony. Sometimes you have to adjust what's going on. And hey, Miss Cheryl, happy Thriving Thursday in society. Like, it doesn't mean just because the business isn't working, don't give up on it. Just keep showing up. It's going to have those moments. It's going to have those slow times. We have to realize we dealing with the holidays. People got mortgages. People trying to get the Christmas gifts going, the Kwanzaa gifts going, Secret Santa gifts going. It's a lot going on. People may have sicknesses. Half the people we missing work. From illnesses, you got all these flus, all these variants of flus going around, and RSVs, and you got Cube hurting his finger up in the hinge of the door. So I mean, it's just so much going on. Mael said everything isn't in our control, so it's good to be flexible. Yes, and that's the thing. We only can control certain things. We can't control everything. Okay. Let me do 10 more numbers, y'all, before I go to the next topic, because y'all know Cam on here and Jada. All right, here we go. 58, 46, 52, 74. What
are you doing over there?
13, 5, 38, 21, 33, and 49. Miss Michelle, you said you missed it. Oh my God. Yeah, every other Thursday we do it on here. You can send it to Cam or send it to me. Miss Michelle, you Miss Michelle for my live? Oh, you got him, Cam? Okay. All right, so let's go on, y'all, to the next slide. All right, here we go. Don't start that noise. All right, so anybody have any suggestions? He's gone now, thank God. Anybody have any suggestions for those that might be going through? Like, I know Antonio said he figures out what's missing when his business isn't going as it should. So Lakeisha said we're basically in tough times at the moment as a society. Yesterday's prices aren't today's, but we have to roll with the punches and keep moving forward. There you go, sis. Oh my gosh, there you go. We do, y'all. We have to just don't give up. The business is something that we definitely need. If you don't have a business, try to look into and one, work. Don't give up on your job unless you can find until you get something better or something else you want. Try to hang in there as much as possible because y'all, we can't afford to be broke. For real, we can't. It's this time, everything, the prices are very, very high and expensive, even for food. I mean, you could spend $200-$300 at the market and only got 5 items in your cart. So it's like you definitely got to keep your income rolling some type of way. I ain't saying go out here and rob nobody and hurt nobody or steal nothing, but to, take time to earn your earn your money and stuff like that. Try to save. I know I'm trying to work on that, y'all, with the saving. I'm really trying. Tonio said I always try to take suggestions to improve my art and design, take classes and lessons. Yeah, thank you, Tonio. So y'all, like Tonio said, take classes like a business class. I don't know if it's I don't know where some are, but if y'all are watching and know, put that in the chat. Jada said, yeah, I repeat, just roll with the punches when stuff start going loud. Yes, Mayo said it's a lot of inflation going on with our economics. Right. It seemed like after COVID, everything went up except for the income. So y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. So that's what I'm saying. People got put, maybe the business might not be thriving right now only because people trying to even put food on the table. People gonna come back though. Y'all gotta remember tax time strolling on slowly but surely taxes is rolling through. So people gonna come back and start doing the business thing. And then they might think, like I said, with a business, it's up one day, down the next day. You could go on there the day and like I said, and might not sell any of your items or your artwork and whatever your business things may be. And then tomorrow you look and you didn't say, boom, I'm like, wow, where'd that come from? But it's just, that's part of a business, being an entrepreneur. You have your ups and you have your downs. Okay. So then we talk about, like we was talking about, school and college is too hard. That's when you feel like giving up. I know somebody mentioned that. Oh, Miss Michelle. Hey, Miss Michelle. I was like, wait, I knew the last name. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can send it to me every other Thursday. We do it. Okay. So with school, we have the workload can be too much. It's overwhelming. You might not understand the assignment. You want to give up. Sometimes you start to feel like crying. You think to yourself, is this worth it? Your social life is not what it's cracked up to be as far as in school, because they'll tell you in school and college, we supposed to have friends, we supposed to do this and do that. But then once you get there, it might be like they say it is, and sometimes it can be different. And now people doing a lot anyway. A lot of times you can't trust people. I looked at that. What was that? The girl went out of town in Mexico, y'all. And, she thought they were her friends. And her friend, one of her girlfriends, I think they locked the girl up now, but they harmed the girl, So that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful now. It's not, everybody ain't the friends like they used to be. You see any red flags, kind of like put the long handle with it, because it's definitely not friends, not like they used to be. A lot of friends get jealous if you make $1.50 more than them. They see you dressing better than them, your hair prettier than them, eyes looking gooder than theirs, your makeup look better than them, you got the best shoes on, and people would do stuff just offer something crazy. So you definitely have to be careful who you choose as a friend. That girl she going on vacation. She ain't think she wasn't gonna make it back. Because she wouldn't have went. She thinking they are friends. And Maya said, I heard, yeah, they beat the girl, to death. And it was real sad. So, like I said, with the social life, sometimes it's okay if you're alone. Sometimes it may be safer. Just be careful who you pick and choose as your friends. Your study buddy and all that, because if they don't want to be a friend to you, don't worry about it. Go ahead. You got friends and heart smiles. They can be trusted. So don't worry about it. But the school life can be hard. I too have went through school 12 years, and then college, and I did my college early. So it was definitely hard. It was some nights I did cry, and some days I was up half of the night to the crack of dawn and still had to go to work and still be a mother to Cam and still take care of my disabled brother. So I know school can definitely be hard. You have a lot of expectations. Your parents are looking for you to finish. Your family is looking for you to finish. Other programs that may have sponsored you are looking for you to do the right thing. And then sometimes life is just taking its toll on you. You may miss your family. Like I said, school not the same, especially when we had the COVID going on. We was virtual. So, You didn't even really get to go into the classroom and sit and talk at the lockers, like, stand at the lockers and talk, or stand on the sidewalk at school talk. It was just not like that. Lakeisha said, that's why I keep my circle so small. It's like a dot for real. Sis, wait a minute, not the dot though. But you definitely have to pick and choose who your friends are, y'all. Because I'm telling you, that story was not good. I mean, just to see it just hurted me to see how they did beat the girl. And she wasn't really trying to fight. Some people not fighters. I know I'm not, but that's another story. But that's just too much. That was just too much. Let me call 10 more numbers, y'all, before they get me. All right, 67, 47, 53, 39, 66, 69. Small circles, bigger. You right, Antonio, 6. And I noticed that you don't have to have it's not the quantity, it's the quality. That's what we've been saying lately. 51. Did y'all see that? 20 and 3. I might have called too many, y'all. Did you get that, Cam or Jada? Make sure I ain't called too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I did 10. Yeah, it's the quality over quantity, y'all. You don't gotta have 50 friends. You can have 1 or 2. I'm just saying, and they're not for 50. Okay, but 1 or 2 that you can really, really trust. I mean, if you have a lot of friends and you trust them, and then that's that. Kudos to you. But like Lakeisha said, the circle is like a dot. Okay. Mayel said, once you got good quality, then you can produce in quantities. Right. Yup. Of friends. You right, Mayel. All right, y'all. So anybody got any suggestions for those that might be going through something in hardship in school or college? You can put that in the comment. I would say, pace yourself. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get too stressed out. I know it can be hard. But try to do the best you can. Know your purpose of why you did go to, start. If you're in college, start college. With school, know that you want to try to finish. Because once you have that diploma or that degree, one thing a person can't do, I always say to myself, I'm high on education, is they can't take it from me. Now, you can turn me down mentally, physically, spiritually, and all that. But my documentation for school is that. I finished school. I have my high school diploma, GED, if you have to. I have my college degree, whether it's associates, a certificate, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, whatever you have. And nobody can take that from you. Always have that piece of paper that's what you earn with your hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. So that's why I would just say keep going. It's not going to be easy. Anything I always have never came as a silver spoon. I always had to work and stress and fight and and argue and cry to get everything that I have. It's just, it never comes easy for me. Mael said, my algebra teacher called this method TCOP, tutoring, communicating with teacher, organization with work, planning ahead. Oh, that's pretty neat. And get my algebra is not, math is not my thing at all. That math will have me in tears. That is not for the weak. I honestly, y'all, kudos if you can do that math, because I can't even deal with that math. So if you can do that math, you good. But Mayo just gave a method, y'all, called TCOP. It's tutoring, communicating with your teachers, organization with work, and planning ahead. That's the thing. I have to work on planning. I'm not good with it, but I definitely have to work on work in progress, y'all. All right, so let me go on. Thank you, Mayo. Yeah, Maya said algebra. And then this is another one where you want to give up some time. And finances. With your finances, you frustrated because you might not have enough money to pay certain bills, put gas in your car. You might see something that you like, that you want to purchase, and you just can't afford it at the time. You're worried about saving money. You spend it out of your budget. You're not able to save, or you're not able to make ends meet, and you're not able to this thing is real small, y'all. Oh, get the necessities. So those are some things around. If you have some comments about finances, is, and like I said, you look at a lot of like society and how society is, and you try to like live up to what society say, but living within your own means. You don't have to go out there and get the Rolls Royce. Get a Toyota if you want. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. As long as it can get you from A to B, why not? But some people just want to live above the means and want to purchase things that's out of their budget, and then they worried and frustrated. I noticed, with paying bills, and I have been working on this lately, is that I say, maybe I can just pay a little bit of this now and then pay the rest later. But then I noticed that when I just go ahead and pay it, it's out the way. You ain't got to worry about nobody calling your phone, asking you, threatening you to turn your lights off or turn your cell phone off, or could come repo your car and all that. So it's like, if you just go ahead and pay it, and just especially the important things, the necessities, in your life, just go ahead and pay if you can. If you can't, always try to call and make arrangements. If you make arrangements, people are all for arrangements. Make a little payment and talk to the people. Communication is key. Let the people know exactly what's going on with you. But I mean, because we ain't gonna get it all together at one time, but it's a process, especially with finances. Mayo said, "Do not spend more than you gain from your checks, even if you're below most of it. All those little dollars add up." You right, Mayo. Even if your savings dollars, it adds up. Yup. Even if you save $1, yup. Lakeisha said, in reference to finances, sometimes you think about doing something strange for some change, but you have to know that there will be negative consequences behind it. Wayman says, right, play the tape out before you start doing something strange. Play the tape out. Play the tape out. Don't go get yourself hurt. Don't go embarrassing yourself. Play it out. Is it worth it? Ask yourself, is it worth it? Yeah, Jada, yeah, work on savings a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. I know somebody has started me with a box, and they were saying, like, every day, I gotta get back into it though, but every day put $1 in the box. Starting the first of the year, every day that you put your, like, no, it wasn't $1. Well, at least a minimum of $1. But if you break a bill, put the change in the box. And the box is sealed up. And then at the end of the year, the 31st of December, then you can like break open the box and see how much you save. I gotta really work on that. Maybe that's something I can start the first of the year, January 1st. I can start it. Tonio said, I'm saving money for future plans because I don't know what's coming up. Right, that's the thing. Saving, because we don't know what's coming. Nobody didn't know that COVID was going to come. Half of us didn't have jobs. Half of us didn't know what the next move was going to be. School is out. So we never know, what's the next thing coming now. I mean, with that pandemic situation, it taught us a lot. We don't know what's going on. Jada said, I don't carry cash. Yeah, that's another thing. I try to do a bare minimum cash. A couple dollars, that's it. Maybe 20, that's about it. I ain't trying to have a whole lot of cash laying around on me, and then it's dangerous now. So you definitely have to be careful. Just said, Jesus strange would be. So sis gave y'all, anybody, all y'all have gave some type of suggestion. If you have any more about finances, you can put that. Mayal said people be throwing away pennies like it's not worth anything. Yeah, pennies add up. But now because of COVID, Mayal, I don't think nobody want to pick the pennies up. They like, I don't know, somebody with COVID cough doing it. Because I used to change in little dimes and quarters I see it, and it add up. But now I be looking at it like, I don't know. I don't know. But you're right, people do throw away the change. So then we have where we want to give up is life experiences. Some of us, are dealing with Jada said, I got pennies. Yeah. Do people still roll pennies, y'all? I remember that rolling the pennies up with my grandmother, y'all. I don't know if people still roll the pennies up, the nickels and all that. I don't know if people still do that. So y'all, with life experiences, some of us are especially if it's on his, I heard it was good luck. See, look at Jada. There you go. So now I gotta look and say, I think this might be good. I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my pocket. Jada. I know. I'm like, do they still do that? So life experiences, some of us are dealing with, like I said, losses due to jobs, illnesses, friendships, family bonds, school issues, things going wrong, things not moving at our pace, etc. For us life experiences. So those are things too. Whatever it might be, death in the family, loved one sick, a friend sick, mental health is another one. Any type of life experiences that'll make a person feel like giving up. We can't give up, but like I said, it could be anything. The accident would kill. Lord, seeing the sight of it. Let me call 10 more numbers, y'all. Nobody got bingo yet. All right, here we go. 19. We getting down, y'all. 56. The coin star. Oh, yeah. And then they charge you. But the rolling of the pennies will save you. 75. You ain't had to pay that fee. 68. 41. 73. 30. 23. 12. 9. All right. I hope they got them. Mayo said, I used to spend 2 pennies as a kid, make them have a race. Oh my God, Mayo, I never did that. That's something different. Y'all, I remember the Jacks. Remember Jacks and all that? Do they still sell them? See, I'm doing too much. Y'all, Jacks was another one. Then when you said spend the pennies, I thought about Jacks. When you bounce the ball. Y'all. So anybody have any examples you can put down there of any life experiences that you feel that you wanted to give up on? Like I said, it could be family bonds, family relationship, friendships, things that you might, if you want to share, you can. If not, that's fine. Yeah, I miss those jacks, y'all. And so, I could never play jacks, and I tried. Yeah, you put the jacks down, and then you bounce the ball and catch the ball. Y'all, that was like therapeutic for me. I mean, I miss those things. I don't even know if they still sell that stuff, but I miss those things. They had the metal ones, and then they got the plastic ones. Those were really nice. I'm telling my age. So y'all would and pick up sticks. Y'all, and pick up sticks, jacks and pick up sticks. Remember the what was that thing we held, and it was called the Knickerbocker. Remember that? We used to make that noise, and you would hit, just keep on, y'all, and then the bat and the ball, and you had to keep, y'all. I see now. There we go. We going to tell our age. Yeah, Mayo said my mom played that. Yeah, see, we telling our age, Mayo, 40 and over. Okay. Yeah, school and social life. Okay, those are life experiences for you, Jada. So social life, is it the friends, trying to have friends or trying to be a friend, going out, and when out, like, you don't have to go into detail, but so y'all, it's like when being a leader and wanting to give up. With being a leader, we're setting an example, and others are looking forward to us being transparent and honest, but also being strong and overcoming difficulties or hardships at some point. My grandma, my mom kept them games. Yeah. Yeah. And it says, what I have come to think of is no matter what, we have to figure it out and keep going as being a leader. It's like giving up is not an option. We can take a little step back, or sis, you said one time, reset button, but we can't. Giving up is definitely not an option. But the leader does have a lot on their plate. Oh, your grandmother collect board games. They probably gonna be worth money. Sometimes they do like a trade thing. I think out Timonium they used to. I don't know if they still do it. Jay said, when my grandmother passed away, I didn't want to exist. But I just didn't believe in it. I get it, Jada, and that's what I'm saying. It was like, I get it. When, like you said, the loss of a family member, that can make you feel like giving up. But you have to think about, what would your grandmother say to you giving up on things? Like I had to do that, with my mom, with my grandmother. Yeah, I get it. Not die. Like I said, I ain't want to die, kill myself because Q got his finger cut in it. But it was just like, I'm just frustrated. I couldn't, work my business. I'm frustrated, but it wasn't like where I wanted to harm myself. It wasn't that type of giving up. But like you said, your grandmother, you had to ask yourself, well, what would my grandmother say if I didn't continue to live or continue to do things, and a lot of people got to look at you when you do lose the loved ones or friends, look at it as when you do complete certain things, whether it's school, whether it's starting your business and that, do it in honor of them. Like, they would want to see you actually succeed, actually complete things, go and keep going in life, despite, you're not going to forget them. They always will be in your memory, but you would definitely want to go ahead and keep doing what you need to do in life, because that's what I feel like that's what they would want. Jada said, yeah, it took me some time to get to that point. I had to, yeah, you have to definitely, it's not going to come easy, because, and then you're going to have your moments, but they would definitely want you to keep, finishing school, starting your business, doing what's best in life, whatever they may have told you that they want to see you do at some point in your life, that, as well. So that's what I had to look at. All right, let me call some more. Hey, Naeem. I see the hearts. All right, 72, 18. Y'all, where Dawn at? Is Dawn okay? 1, 34, 35, 43, 15. Because I see the time triggering. Now I know somebody, 64. Can't in the cafeteria. 7 and 2. All right. All right, so let me go to the next slide, y'all. Time is trickling down. I hope I ain't talked to y'all here. So, y'all, here we go. Keep going. Don't give up. It's not an option. That you can't give up. That's not even an option. Even if we can feel that way, but that's not even an option. So I broke the word "don't give up" down. So D, don't, it means stay. Whatever you do, stay determined. Stay determined, and what Thank you, Jada. Stay determined in whatever you set out to do, whether it's your business, whether it's to finish school, whether it's to get the project done. Like Mayel said, planning. Plan out how you're going to do it, what time you're going to do it. I definitely got to work on my planning skills. But plan out how you going to do certain things. But don't give up. Stay determined in it. Even if you got to take a little break, a self-care moment, do that. That was the D. The O is being optimistic. Being open-minded, being prepared, for opportunities. Try, other options when you feel like giving up. Because sometimes, things can be where it can open up doors for other things, at that moment when you feel like giving up. Somebody may suggest other things for you to do. And you might wind up realizing that advice or suggestion might work better for you. I'm just a trusting person though. Okay. No, when things, this is for the end, learn to use the word no. Learn to know what needs to be done and do it, but never give up. Stop, reset, and get to work. Okay, so whatever it is, we gotta stop, reset, and get to work. And I did go live yesterday, y'all. So after I went through my whole little thing, how I want no more, I did get up. I went live and all that, and I felt good about doing it. But I had to do a little reflection. Okay. T, transparency. Take your experiences and be honest to help others through what you went through. Think about you, who, what, when, and why in the situation. So you have to ask yourself, what part do I play in this? Why do I want to give up? Is it beneficial? What will happen if I give up? Who am I, maybe who is it affecting? What's making me want to give up? Is it that bad? Okay, so if you give up, then what? And why? What was my reason for even being in this situation, in this business? Why did I actually go to this college? Why, I'm in school because I want to finish. How is my mom or my grandmother that may be looking down on me, may feel about me? They would want me to finish if they were here. Things of that sort. You have to kind of like start asking yourself different questions about that when you feel like giving up. Take a moment just to think. G, for grit, never give up. You start to think the thinking process of persistence on a basis of your passion of the situation. Persevering when you face with obstacles. Go in the direction you need to grow and stay connected to the process. So, just, try to, get on. If, like I said, I came and I started organizing my jewelry, I had to think about what was my why? Why did I start the jewelry business? And just try to get back into it. I had been off for a while, enjoying time with Cam and Q and trying to enjoy my holiday and things, so the accident had with Q. So I had to start to get my mind back get back on track. Don't fall off track, but get back on track. Okay. Thank you, Antonio. Lakeisha said being transparent is hard for me because of my lack of trusting people. And Lakeisha, it's okay. It may take you a while to trust people, if at all. You just have to deal with people with a long handle spoon. That's the thing. You just had to. It's okay if you don't trust people today. It's hard to trust people. It really, really is, because the people that you do trust and put a lot of stock in be the ones that really hurt you, and you be like, wow, I would have never thought that a person like that would treat me that way or carry me that way. And I've noticed that a lot lately, that, when you waiting for somebody to treat you a certain way, it ain't even gonna happen. I learned that the hard way though. Okay, we all the way down to the numbers. Wait a minute. 66, 60. I hope Cam watching this. 8, 63, 24, 59, 37, 10. Guess she'll watch the replay of this. 65, 42, and 50. All right, so she'll watch this replay. All right, so let me go to the next one, y'all. Thank y'all for hopping on today, y'all. And I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Got to enjoy some time with family or relax on those days. Okay, so the next one is intuition. Go with your gut instinct. Your gut is not telling you to give up. It's your doubts are. So we're in our mind, we're doubting ourselves, thinking we can't do it, thinking it's just too hard, thinking it's difficult. I just can't go on. Not saying you're going to harm yourself or anything like that. How am I going to maintain it? How I'm going to work this? But guess what? We don't got too much on that we can't bear. Okay. So we're going to have to get through it. There's no other option. We're not giving up. So that we have to figure it out. And said, always be consistent with your dreams. You're right, Antonio. So we on V. Vulnerability. Take this time to be open and honest about needing help in a situation. Don't have too much pride or trying to be a superhero and do it all on your own. Ask for suggestions from a trusted person. Okay. Reality said, thank you, Reality. Yeah, a lot of overthinking. When you start to overthinking something, you gotta just take a moment and just play the tape out. Like if I'm doing too much thinking, something ain't right, something ain't clicking somewhere. So you have to start start just planning things out, start just reflecting, start asking yourself different questions. Okay. Yeah, Kayla said fix your mindset. Yep. But that's why you be around like-minded people. Even coming on here sometimes can set your mind, Wednesdays and Focus Fridays can get your mind back on different things. Evaluate. Start the process of evaluating the situation. Play the entire situation out. Think about what you are doing before you do it. Think about whom it will affect, and include everything in the process. Okay. Let me hurry up, y'all. We got a few minutes. You understanding your feelings, your thought process, your emotions, what has brought you to this point, what do you need to do to eliminate, minimize, or avoid the situation again if it is at all possible. Your purpose. Why did you start this? What was your objective and goals, and what was your intentions behind? Whether school, like I said, it could be a friend, family bond, anything that you feel like when you want to give up. Is different things that you can think about before you don't give up, but different things you can think about in the process of feeling that way. So y'all, so giving up is not an option. We will push through, overcome any obstacles, take time to set, evaluate, and reset. Okay. So any questions or concerns, y'all, before we hop off of here, put them in the chat. Okay. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for joining me on this Thriving Thursday, y'all. We'll be back on here, same time, same place next week. I hope y'all have a blessed and productive and safe remainder of your week. Go out and, like I said, be productive. Think about, and even when you feel like giving up, think about giving up is not an option, y'all. I don't mean harm yourself, but giving up is definitely not an option. Okay. Everybody, y'all have a blessed and thriving Thursday. Love you all. Go out and practice self-care. Thank you, Mayel. Okay, I hope somebody won bingo. Camera definitely let y'all know. I ain't gonna get rid of the cards, but y'all have a blessed and safe remainder of y'all week. Be careful out there. It's people not safe. Now we got some, people that's not right out there, y'all, especially with the holidays. Right? You too, sis. Everybody have a wonderful week and weekend. Love y'all. Love you, Jada. All right. Love you, Zion. Y'all have a blessed and thankful Thursday, thriving Thursday. Be safe. Go out there and be productive, y'all. See y'all next week.